Hey, good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning. Getting ready to get after it. Going to be doing a house and some kind of wall. I don't even know what the lady's talking about. But we'll find out when we get there. And then we're going to have a pool cage after that. Job number one canceled over the weekend. So I just let it go. Have a nice, easy day. Booked all the way to June 3rd. Things are doing good. And Super Blast is rocking and rolling. Please go ahead and leave me a comment. Comments have been slacking again. They come and they go, you know. I guess you can only watch so much Super Blast pressure washing. It's like day in and day out. Same thing, kind of, you know, every day. But, you know, just trying to help new guys out. So it's the same old downstreaming classes and same old pump-up sprayer and just the same old stuff. I hope everybody enjoys it. I try to make it funny at days. Put some of my old band stuff in there yesterday for the music. And just trying to mix it up a little bit. Got any ideas? Surely do share them with me and I'll accommodate your request. All right, I'm down from Super Blast. And also give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, do that. And if you have, tell your friends about it and have them subscribe. We're almost to 2,500 now. Pretty cool, huh? All right, y'all have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Get after it. Hey, here we are. Job number one today. Hasn't been done in a long time. We'll have some algae, stuff like this on the gutters. She doesn't think that the driveway is going to get done, but it's going to. She was going out with a good friend of mine, which is one of my regular customers, and he just passed away, so she's very upset, and we'll make sure her property gets done. Don told me to take good care of her before we went in for his heart surgery, so that's what we're going to do. Anyway, all these are very dingy. We'll get this back porch cleaned up. We'll go in there and get that cleaned up. She's not expecting that at all. I'm going to take the pump-up sprayer and just do this whole wall with that. It's going to take me about 10 minutes. But we got stuff like this. These caps. Got some really good algae on it, so I'm going to move this out of the way. And we'll spray that all down. Make it look nice and new. Alright, I'm Don from Super Blast. We're going to do that first. And then we'll go ahead and start the job right here on the corner. We'll spray all this real quick. Then we'll work our way down that way and down the back of the house to the porch. Then we'll rinse it all back around. Then we'll get this driveway and sidewalk done. Be a nice surprise for her. She'll be happy. And then we'll be doing our good deed for the day. All right, let's get our free class. We'll be right back. Okay, I always like to stress the fact that your injector will be happier if you keep it in a bucket of water. Always rinse it out really thorough. I'll show you the final rinse, what you do at the end of each job. Okay. Let me get this unraveled real quick. We'll be right back. Okay. This is my unloader. It's a K7. I have a 10.6 gallon per minute machine. Cat pump, custom made between Cat Pumps and Ameritech. You can only get that kind of pump at Ameritech. So put your injector on. Okay, I want you to look at these filters. This is a homemade filter, okay? You take a sprinkler tee, 1/2 inch threaded standard sprinkler system. Then you get the 1/2 inch threaded with the 1/4 inch barb for the hose. Put a piece of PVC in there and some caps. Drill some holes in the top, drill some holes in the bottom. You got yourself a filter that works great. Okay, now we're going to run this over to the middle tank, drop it into the tank. We'll be all set up. Then you got your storage reel with your hose. We're going to run 150 feet today. That should do us to do this home right here. Shouldn't be any more than that. If it is, then we'll just add some more. I always keep 200 standard on the reel. Usually don't have to go much further than that. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We're going to start the house right there, like I said, and we're going to get up there. It's moldy and algae up there as well. All right, let's get after it.
Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Black Betty.
All right, let's have a look. Well, that steeple up there looks really, really nice and white. Everything's looking good over here. I have one area of pump up that I got to hit right here. So we'll go grab it and we'll go ahead and spray that down with that, and we'll go inside the porch and clean all that out here. All right, all this is dwelling. Some black stuff along there. It'll be gone here in a couple minutes. Then we'll come back and do the satisfying rinse. But now I'm gonna go get the pump up and treat that, and we'll be right back to show you the results. We'll just go around the whole property and show you how we can make this place look fantastic for the lady. All right, let's get after it.
He had a child, bam-a-lam. The damn thing gone wild, bam-a-lam. I said it wasn't none of mine, bam-a-lam. The damn thing gone blind, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam.
All right, the house is done all the way around. The steeple up there is nice and clean. See that green gutter? What green gutter? That's what I thought. Now we're gonna mini mondo this driveway. She isn't expecting to have it done, but she just lost her best friend and soulmate, so we're gonna make her happy. Some days you gotta do good deeds for people, all right? Let's jump aboard on here and let's get after it. We're gonna be doing 10.6 gallons a minute. Let me get this thing fired up.
that's no lie. Bam-a-lam, she's so rock steady. Bam-a-lam, and she's always ready. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, hey!
That looks way better. Nice presentable sidewalk. The house looks nice and white again. Everything's looking really good out here. Now we're going to go down the side of the house, across the back, rinse that wall off, and we'll be done. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's do some soap tip action. This is a 2560 soap tip, and it turns the soap on right from the truck. No bypass or none of that. It's just having the right information, the right tips. You don't need all that fancy stuff. It costs a lot of money. Get money in your pocket. Put your wife on a cruise or something, you know? All right, let's go out to the truck and get the turbo nozzle to get this mold off of here. We got to rebuild our big turbo nozzle, so we'll have to use the little one today. All right, let's get after it. We got this little one here. Sounds like a damn buzz saw. Come on now. Oh, no way. Ah, you know what that is? That's 10 gallons a minute. It don't like it. We'll be right. You know what? I'm gonna go to the mini Mondu, get that done first. Wipe that off the lens so you can see. Get a new battery because we're low, and then we'll turn that down to 8 gallons a minute after we get done hitting that, and then we'll see how good this thing works then. All right, let's get after it. All right, we got to turn down. Let's see what happens, huh? Now for the satisfying rinse, and then we're out of here. Let's get after it. that's a wrap. Look how nice that wall came out. Everything looks really good. Stairs over there look great. Everything came out perfect. The young lady is going to be very happy. I'm Don from Super Blast. Gonna go home and get ourselves a nice salad grown in the garden by my wife, and then go nail a pool cage and we'll be done for the day. All right, we'll see you there. Get after it. Hey, this little turbo nozzle here is a little screamer. I call it the pocket turbo. Get you one. Hey, job number 2. Look at this house, man. Holy moly, we're not doing the house, although we should be. We'll have to discuss that after this 2-year-old's worth of dust and dirt in this pool cage right here. Go back and clearing me out. Got everything moved for me. Looks like everything's ready to go. Let's go in here and check some of this out. We'll ride on the wand for a little bit. This kind of stuff here, that's 2-year-old stuff. Every one of these beams is very moldy. The deck's nasty looking, but we'll take care of that, right? All right, first thing we're gonna do is get on the outside, get that all coated, rinse it off, go inside, and get after the rest, right? Let's get after it. All right, we're using the 2560 D-Jet tip. We're at 200 feet. Just gonna turn the soap on all the way from out there to here. Always get the pool equipment cleaned up. Somebody say pool cage? Yep, that means the equipment too. Everything connected to the pool cage. We get a sample right here. That's what everything should look like. Everything has sage. And we're going to be doing the sideways thing in the screen as well. You see some really nasty green stuff on the other side. You do it to all of them. And you get this last one right here. Beautiful, look at that. Now we're going to go inside after we do these screens here on the end like that, sideways. Here's the north side. Now you see what I just did, right? Now I got my hose so it'll come right inside this building here. So do this one more time.
She's from Birmingham, Bam-a-lam, way down in Alabama, Bam-a-lam. Well, she's shaking that thing, Bam-a-lam. Boy, she makes me say, Bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam.
All right, I think that injector's time for a new injector. It's not pumping out half of what we need here. It's taking it off, but it's taking its sweet time. We're gonna go fix that. We'll be back. right, let's have a look at this bad boy. Deck's all clean. Put another coat of SH down because it's got some green stuff in the grout. That'll all dissipate. We'll let this stuff soak in here. All the windows are clean. Everything looks good. That one might have a couple streaks on it. I think maybe I'm going to go ahead and rinse that back off. Take the clock off the wall real quick. All right, we'll be back. Okay, that's a lot better. There's no more streaks over there on that window. Everything looks good. All right, now let's reel this thing back to the truck. And as you will see, hose management always comes into play. Oh, look, there's the rig. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get after it. Okay, always rinse your gear out. I got the filter out of the tank. Now watch all this SH that comes out. This is the only thing you gotta do extra. Even you guys at soft wash, you gotta rinse your gear out, right? Or else it just goes to crap. See all that soap coming out of there? You want to get that out of there every time. After that happens, there you go, it's gone. Now rinse off this hose here. Make sure you get it all rinsed off. You can see the suds coming off. Then rinse this off, your filter and all that stuff. Last thing you want to do is put a chlorinated hose and filter in that clean water over there, you know what I mean? Then you just let this thing run here for a couple minutes while you're doing that, getting the hose reeled into the hose reel. Then everything's rinsed out perfect, and your gear's going to last a lot longer. Alright, that's my final tip of the day. Hope I'm helping you guys out. It's been a pretty good day. Alright, let's get after it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Short